Hi Melody, my name's Daphne. I'm one of the essay correctors here at IELTSpodcast.com. Thank you for sending in your essay for correction. Really happy to be giving you some feedback before your exam. And you've done it before, you said maybe a few times, and you want to get off the 6.5. Yes, this magic band 7, which everybody is looking for. Okay, firstly, I hope wherever you are in the world you are safe and it's great you have time to study. Okay, so I don't like this. A glance at the line graph, way too casual. Start with the line graph provided, or the line graph reveals, or the line graph shows. Pizza sale fluctuations measured in thousands in 3 European countries. Okay, yes, it shows fluctuations. It shows the actual sales. I mean, you can put that. But so because you're meant to be paraphrasing, you've done this through European countries. How about instead of pizza sales, we say the number of pizzas purchased? So immediately you're showing the examiner, okay, I know what I have to do. I have to paraphrase. So the number of pizzas purchased, so I wouldn't use that fluctuations. You use it later, that's fine. Measured in thousands in 3 European countries. Yeah, okay, throughout 2018. Okay. Overall, the largest maybe is a little bit better. Average pizza sales were, so plural, were composed by France over the 12-month period, surpassing Spain and Portugal by the end. Yes. Yeah, I mean, they surpassed them pretty much all the time apart from there, but okay. As shown in the graph, you don't need that. Okay, 3 figures had wide fluctuations. So I don't think you need that either. It should be very formal, like a report. The 3 countries, maybe, had wide fluctuations as a noun. France and Spain showed an upward trend by the end of the year. Okay. Yep, good, that's fine. France, which accounted for the largest right. You've already said that they were high in France, so France can't skyrocket. The number of pizzas can skyrocket. So why don't you come back into here? Sales in France, or pizza sales in France, skyrocketed. You don't need skyrocket and rapidly, that's too much. Skyrocketed from around 20,000. You need to write the numbers like that in July to just over 120,000. So it's 1, 2, 3, comma in April, reaching 2 more peaks. That's lovely. In contrast, so don't use on the other hand. That's better for task 2. So instead here I would say, in contrast, Spain, but it's not Spain. It's sales in Spain. Pizzas sold in Spain. So the subject is the pizzas, not the country. Sold in experience rose from 0. Rose from 0 in July before or okay. Pizza sales experience 0 in July before soaring. So use that before soaring in the subsequent month. So before soaring in the subsequent month, you don't need markedly. So you don't soar markedly. So go before soaring to nearly 119,000, almost reaching French or the French total. In December, a decline in sales numbers was observed in Spain, comprising, approximately should go before that. Good, you've got some nice writing going on here. This was in Portugal. Witnessed. I wouldn't say accounted for. I just say witnessed or registered. Is a good word. Or witnessed. Threefold increase in February, July and December. Good. In June, July, Portugal. Yes, good. What you've done very nicely, Melody, is that you've connected the data really well. So you're not just saying France did this, Spain did that. You're joining the data together. So that's a nice, tidy answer. Just think about what is the subject of the sentence. It's not France which is going up, it's pizza sales which are going up in France. Okay, well done. International marketing. Okay, so be very careful here because immediately you are talking about trade, and I really need you to be talking about marketing. This is different. Make sure you really study the question. So the task achievement, 25%, task response, 25% of the marks, is to do with, have you understood this question? This question is to do with advertising. Advertising, for example, companies like McDonald's, Apple, Nike, aggressive advertising in a country that may have a very different culture. This is what we want to be thinking about, not trade. So international trade's been increasing to international marketing worldwide. Well, that's not what I want you to talk about. Okay, so that first sentence doesn't work. It's considered by some that global market to be invasive and intrusive. Again here, you can't use the same words as the examiner. You've used their words. You don't get any points. That's their language. They want your language. Conversely, there are certain advantages relating to education expressing ideas. Okay, so you need to really show what you understand by this. You can say in recent years, there has been an enormous increase in advertising by global companies across the world. Whereas some countries may welcome this because it could teach a language or a new tradition. Others find it unwelcome because the advertising goes against their beliefs. Something like that. Then give your opinion. You need your opinion in here. Should go in there. And then this essay we'll discuss. Okay, so very important. Your opinion goes in the intro and again in the conclusion. Okay? These are all the kind of details that we cover on the online course. So if you look on our website, they have online courses. At the moment, there's some really great discounts because we know that everybody is locked inside. Lots of people are studying. But the online course, we go through videos showing you exactly how to do these essays. If you've already got 6.5, you get like a guarantee, promise, get to band 7, or we give you a refund on the course. So take a look at that because we work very hard on paragraphs, on really answering the right question. So international marketing can sometimes be negatively perceived because it disturbs the local market and we can't use this word, disturbs the local market and may negatively impact local businesses. Now you need to develop it. Tell me why. Why is this a problem? And then you go into your, for example, Peruvian artisans have been complaining about the standardization of textiles, which has impacted on local producers. Yeah. It's well known that fabric possesses a unique production line, which is a cultural heritage. When international companies introduce their techniques, locals may be offended. Okay, so it's not that they're introducing techniques, it's that they're advertising. Yeah, it's that all across the globe, there are adverts for Zara clothes. So the Peruvians might be saying, well, hey, everybody's buying Zara online and they're not buying my stuff. So it's the idea of marketing. Okay, it's not techniques, it's literally the advertising going on. And instead of can, I would use may. Feel offended. Okay. Therefore, some cultures may be afraid of losing their identity when faced with aggressive and powerful. Aggressive and powerful marketing campaign. Okay. So you don't need that. Okay. On the other hand, international marketing could be seen, I don't like can, could be seen as an efficient tool of learning or to learn about commerce and convey cultural expressions. Okay, so develop it before, like give me an example. So a lot of the advertising is in English, a global language. Develop it before the example. So you need one sentence, develop it, then the example. Coca-Cola, own strategies, I would say runs strategies that have been studied and replicated by numerous businesses, communicated various messages of awareness regarding different topics. Yes, that's lovely. I don't need this because it's not really an essay about Coca-Cola. So that's nice as an example, but instead I want you to develop this more. So they're in English. What could I learn? I could learn English. I could learn about America. I could learn about Japan if I'm buying a Japanese product. This sort of thing. Even TV people, like Netflix, they're advertising their series. They're all in English. So this kind of idea. Thus, it's evident why some people are in favour of international, in favour of some of powerful or the citing side effects, benefits of this international marketing, okay, or this global advertising. In conclusion, don't have that. I believe that. Yeah? So advertising campaigns or something undoubtedly improves the global economy, enhancing lifestyle and helping to express dissimilar cultural identities. It's recommended that schools should teach students about business. Okay, so it's not really talking about business there. Okay, so just keep going back to what you've talked about. Don't start again on a new topic. Okay, so Melody, you've done a nice essay there. I can see lots of skill in your writing. Okay, I can also see probably what's let you down. So I think the organisation of the paragraphs is an issue. I think the coherence running through the paragraphs needs to be a bit tighter. You need to develop your idea more before you go into your example. But you've got some nice grammar in there, and you've got some very nice language. So really good vocabulary coming through, which is excellent. So I hope that was helpful for you. Have a look at the online course if you have time before your exam, or if your exam is cancelled. But keep us in touch, and really good luck. Stay safe.